Hello, my name is Tony Miller. I am the youth and young adult pastor at Restoration Christian Community Church. Hope and Future Blueprint started back in 2019. It is something that the young adults, the emerging leaders at our church said that they wanted to do more to get out of that building. And they wanted to do more to impact the community and to serve the community and to work with other churches and other organizations and young people in the community that were doing positive things. And so now we're going to dig a little deeper and have deeper conversations. And I'm going to kind of step back a little bit, and some of our youth and young adults and our emerging leaders are going to start taking the conversation over. A kid's place. It's a place for 12 and under, all the young people. So you're going to start seeing, if you watch some of the videos that we've been doing, Zippy the Husky. Zippy the Husky is going to lead us in this endeavor as we start working with what we call our young creatives, because we want young people from a young age to begin to discover who they are. Talents. We start with talents. What are your talents? How do we help young people find their talents? And then as we discover and find their talents, then we say, okay, what of those talents are gifts? Because talents are something that you can develop the skill, but then when you start talking about gifts, it just comes natural. It's far beyond a talent, because it's just something that is innate in you. And so we want to help kids develop their talents, discover their gifts, and then once they do that, now we want to help them discover their purpose. And then as they get a little older and they get past that 12-year-old, we have something called the Kingdom Entrepreneurs. And what the Kingdom Entrepreneurs is, it says, okay, now you know what your gifts and your talents are, and you kind of understand a little bit about purpose. But now let's begin to say, how do we connect that to kingdom principles? And what that really means is, for us, Galatians 5, 22 and 23, the fruit of the Spirit. How do you utilize those things now to spread the love of God, to spread the kindness of God, and the joy of God, and the peace of God, and the faith, and the meekness, and all of those fruits? We want to begin to distribute those into our community. And as they get a little older and they emerge, now we're calling those the emerging leaders. And they come under this Hope and Future Blueprint umbrella, where now we're going to really start digging in and start tackling issues. And so that's now what we're here now. We're going to start digging in and start to say, what do we need to do to tackle some of these issues? What do we need to do to improve our education system? What do we need to do to start healing our nation and talking about race and oppression and things that are going on in our society? What do we need to do to make sure that we are safe and that we are healthy, and we are as we deal with things like the COVID-19 pandemic? We are really going to have an effort to really make sure that we are getting out there with these young people so that they can utilize their talents, utilize their gifts to fulfill their purpose. And as their purposes are fulfilled, that we will develop a community that like no other. Young people, I'm looking forward to the work that you're going to see with Dialogue, with 3D, with our emerging leaders, Diamond, Demore, and Destiny. Let's talk about it with Mr. Alfonso Amos, with Music Matters, with Logan Evans, with Safety First, with Ricky Granberry, and so many other things. And so we thank you. I hope you keep tuning in, and we're looking forward to talking to you. Oh, and one more thing. Desmond Cooper, it's time for you to get out of that hospital bed. You're healed. Rise up. Let's go.
I wanna break free from this madness. I've been searching, I've been trying to find relief. My mind is stuck in these new cycles. On every channel, all I find is disbelief. To relieve the pressure, I turn off the TV. But this madness is still tracking me. Where can I go? Where can I find refuge? What can cover my mind so I won't be confused? I lie down just to endure the night. When I rise up, I find the strength to fight. I know I'm stronger than what I see. Even though it's a struggle, it's time for me.
It's time to break free.
Time to break free.
I
won't be defeated.
Rise up.
Take my rightful place.
It's time to rise up.
Whoa.
I will not be defeated.
Every time I want to give up,
it's time to break free.
All I do is look up. That's when I feel my strength. I feel my strength when I reminisce.
Take my rightful place.
I realize the struggle is the gift.
I will not be defeated.
Even though the pain is great, I won't give in.
It's time to break free. It's time.
I was born to fight. I'm gonna win.
I won't be defeated. It's
time to change the conversation.
Take my rightful place.
So we can heal this nation.
I will not be defeated. It's time to
we shall overcome. Wait a minute.
To break free. It's time to
we have overcome. Yeah.
I won't be
the battle's already been won. Yeah.
Take my
it's time to rise up. I won't be defeated.